Hello, everybody. Welcome to Phil's Place. I'm here to talk about the Steelers-Bills game today. So this will be a shorter one, but there's still a lot to say about this matchup. This is a very important game for both teams. We're talking about playoff implications, okay? Um, the Steelers need this win. The Bills need this win. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a tight game. It's going to be a close game. I think the game will be won on the ground. Um, Steelers offense, we'll just get to them right away. I think it's important for them to establish a run game. Um, I'm thinking Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell, they share the task. Um, each maybe getting 15 carries, hopefully both having some explosive runs, but getting first downs, eating clock, and both between the two of them, and I'd say with Caleb Johnson, he'll get a couple touches. If they can get like 130, 135 yards in the ground today, that'll definitely help the Steelers' cause. Aaron Rodgers will be starting. He was out last week. He's a broken wrist. In fact, he's got 3 broken bones in his left wrist. So, I mean, he'll definitely be throwing the ball, but we're talking short passes. We're talking quick outs. We're talking, him just getting rid of the ball so he doesn't get hit. Um, and I don't know what's going to happen with the passing game. It's too hard to predict. But the key is getting the ball in the hands of Darnell Washington. This guy is 6'7", 311 pounds, and he's got a set of hands on him. So he's going to have to, pose as a blocker in a pass game, get open, 5-yard, 10-yard, pass, yards after catch, etc. He's going to be the key, in my opinion. DK Metcalf, Pat Freiermuth, Jonnu Smith, they're all going to have to play a major factor too. The Steelers really don't have any other receivers that are effective outside of DK Metcalf. In fact, I think Metcalf needs that breakout game today. He hasn't really had that breakout game at all this season. So, but again, I don't see Rodgers going long ball. Um, it's going to be an interesting game in that sense, what the Steelers offense will do. So we'll see what happens. Steelers defense. The Steelers win when they take away the ball. It's plain and simple. Everybody throughout the league knows this. All the casual fans around the country know this. So we're talking about TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith lining up against second string tackles. Both starting tackles for the Bills are out today. So they're going to have to expose these backup tackles. Get to Josh Allen right away. Put a lot of pressure on Josh Allen. Make him get rid of the ball right away. And in hopes of incomplete passes, interceptions, whatever the case is, A linebacker is going to have to play very strong today. That's going to be huge. They have to blitz, but they also have to be smart when they're dropping back in passing situations. I'm hoping not to see a lot of zone defense because that's when the Steelers D gets exposed, and Josh Allen can easily expose these guys. There's no question about that. But we've seen the bad side of Josh Allen this season. Um, the Bills have some pretty crappy losses. They're 7-4. They very well could be 7-5 at the end of this game. The Steelers are 6-5. They need to be 7-5 to secure first place, and to have at least a game off of the Baltimore Ravens. So this is a huge, huge game for both teams. And I mentioned earlier, it's going to be a windy afternoon. I know that the severe weather statements are calling for severe gusts between 35 to 45 miles an hour. I think that statement actually expires around 3 o'clock or so. But regardless, it's still going to be very windy today at Acrisure Stadium. It could affect deep ball. It could affect longer field goal attempts. So, but I do see this game being won on the ground. The Bills have a very, very good running back in James Cook. If he finds the holes, he can explode 10, 15 yards a carry. So that's the Steelers D are going to have to seal those gaps. They've done a decent job of that this year for the most part, but they also get burned a good 4, 5, 6 times in a game too, where you see some explosive runs. So that's where the Steelers are also going to be a big factor on defense. Benton is out today, so I see Y.A. Black getting a lot of playing time. And he's a good player. He's a rookie, but he's done a decent job so far when he's in there. So, but yeah, that's where I see this game going. Just a quick short on what I think is going to happen today. And as far as a prediction is concerned, I do think the Steelers are going to win this one. I hope they win this one. We all hope they win this one. So I'll say 20-17 Steelers. Share your thoughts. I'm going to be posting this right away. Share your thoughts on what you think the score of the game will be. I'll be curious to know like what your predictions are, and may have a few back and forths here. You never know. This will be on my YouTube page. This will be on my Facebook page. So I'm looking forward to hearing from all you. All right, here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's go.